Hello smart investors, my name is Gabriel Jarrison. I hope you're doing great. Today I'm going to talk about the Sapient Technologies project and raise on the website republic.co. But before we start, please, I would like to invite you to consider subscribing right below this screen, right below myself, hitting the subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest videos from the Leonis Investment channel and join the smart investor community. Let's go. So before we start, I'd like to mention a few things. First of all, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, and please make your own research before investing into anything. That's the first point. The second point, most importantly, this is actually the second video I've done on Sapient. The first one is now offline, or to be precise, its access is limited, is restricted. So I just put the link under the video. You can access the first video just in the description if you want to have a look at it. But after I published it, the founder of Sapient, Sam Parks, was kind enough to reach out to me and mention actually quite a few errors in my video. There was quite many things that I got wrong from my analysis. So I decided to put the video in not public anymore and do a second one to actually give the correct information. That being said, there were a few persons that said, yeah, you should actually take more time to review the company before doing a video. And my purpose into doing this is, first of all, I do not have the time to make a 4-hour long video, and you probably do not have the time to watch it. And also, I'm on purpose discovering the projects live on the website, and I want to kind of go through what anyone is going through when discovering the project. So of course, before investing, whether it's me or someone else, I would consider making more research, but I just want to give an overview of the first impression that you get and the first informations that you have from the website. That being said, it is true that I did a lot of mistakes and I said a lot of things that were wrong. It was my bad, and I'm going to correct them right now. So if you want to see the whole first video with a lot of errors, you can do so with the link below, but please also consider watching this one. It is the complete version. So these are the investment. This is the grades that I gave to the company on the first video. So overall, it was pretty positive. There's a lot of green, and the only 3 red markers here are with green ones. So there's no pure green grade. Like there's nothing that I thought was really wrong. So that's a good thing. But actually, it can be even rendered better with the new analysis. So let me point out a few mistakes that I did in the first video that Sam was kind enough to point out. So first of all, when I saw this, where is it, on the team, I said, wow, the team is 180 people wide. I saw this number and I was like, our team 180, and I don't know, it was the stress of the video or something. I didn't see this. It's written it's pretty simple to see. Years of experience, so it's cumulative with all of those people. So it's not actually 180 people, it's actually 180 years of cumulative experience across those people. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. That's actually 12 person and not 180. And I thought in the video, I was like, wow, 180, that's pretty high. So that's a first mistake that I did. Very simple one. Let's see something else. So yeah, I talked quite a lot about Dave's role. So Dave is the CTO, he's an ex-Apple, and I went on his LinkedIn profile to see what he's up to these days and what's his experience. And it says here that he's working right now full-time for the last 7 months at Amazon. So I mentioned in my video, I was like, well, that's kind of strange. Why is Dave not a full-time CTO? Sam's answer was actually to say that Dave's position is discussed below. So of course I didn't take the time to read, during the first video I did take the time now, but during the first video I didn't take the time to read the 170 comments here, because yeah, it would have taken hours. Okay, sorry, my English is leaving me now. And it would have been a very boring conversation for you, but I went through everything right now. And if you search CTO, there's a conversation right now that says, hey guys, I noticed on LinkedIn that your CTO still works at Amazon. So I was not the only one to notice that. Kareem noticed the same thing. And actually, so Sam said it was discussed here. I did not really understand the answer. The answer is as follows. Thanks for your question. Our CTO's area of expertise is hardware. He was a senior project lead on significant projects at Apple and has been working with us for almost a year and a half now. So that actually means that he started working at Amazon after he started working with Sapient Industries. So I don't really understand it. So that would confirm probably that he's not full-time. I don't know. That's not clear to me. We've made significant strides on the hardware front and found that it was the best interest of the company to shift our CTO to work on a consulting basis. So that does confirm that he's a consultant CTO. So that's actually, our team currently comprises 4 full-time members, project-oriented part-time members, and a board of advisors. So this means that, yeah, my first instinct was correct. So I didn't only say wrong things in that first video. So that's pretty cool. And that's actually going to revise my grade here from a both positive and negative to pure negative. And that's a little harsh, I have to say, because it doesn't reflect on the quality of the other members of the team. And that quality being great. They're all really awesome founders, but being a very technical product and not having a full-time CTO is, for many people, including myself, a very big problem in a tech company. So that's my updated version of that criteria. It went from green, red to full red. What else did I go wrong? Yes, I did say on the first video that the IP might have been on the device. What Sam was kind enough to mention is that actually the IP is in the machine learning algorithm and the software platform. They have 3 patents application discussed below. So this means they have a real unfair advantage. So it's going the other way around right now. The unfair advantage is pretty substantial. They have IP with 3 patents on the way that is discussed here. So let's see about patent. Yep. The patents, it seems there are 3 aspects that are available: the hardware itself, the AI that creates rule for power draw, and the fact that business can control its usage. So this is the 3 patents. So actually, there might be 1 patent on the hardware. I'm not sure. What it says here? Sam said to me, our IP is in machine learning algorithm and software platform. So anyway, they do have a very strong unfair advantage. It is their patent. So if you and I would like to do the same thing and go against them to try to do the exact same company, we would have a harder time succeeding because they have the patents that they're using. That's what I'm trying to answer when I look at the question of the unfair advantage. So the market, the scalability, nothing wrong about that. Monetization, they know how to make money, of course. Margins. The effective margin is discussed below in other terms. So that was Sam's answer. I didn't find actually the margin on a very specific conversation here. I went through all of them and there was nothing for me mentioning the actual margin they were making on a company, on a sale to a customer. So I didn't see any percentage, any amount. So then again, could be that I didn't look at everything. There's so much there, and once again, this is percentage, but it's not the same. So yeah, I mean, once again, I do not really want to make a video where I take 1 hour during the video to research this, or I have to spend 3 hours preparing before. I do think that the margin should be something included in the actual documentation and not in the comments. That's not a big deal. I actually gave them a good grade because it's pretty straightforward in that case that the margins are good. All right, last thing, and that's actually funny. I have to admit I'm a bit embarrassed. I did say in the previous video, if you watch it, that Sam studied philosophy because I went on his LinkedIn here profile and I saw University of Pennsylvania, Doctor of Philosophy, Engineering Physics. So I was like really surprised. Oh my God, he's both an engineer and a Doctor of Philosophy. Little did I know, and that's the language barrier. And I mean, you can tell that my English is pretty much okay. Actually, PhD is the standard abbreviation for Doctor of Philosophy. I literally had no idea. So I'm really embarrassed by that. I do apologize. It does sound like I'm really stupid. It's just that I'm French and I know of, I've heard of PhD before, of course, thousands of times, but I didn't know, I knew PhD was an abbreviation. I didn't know it meant Doctor of Philosophy. It seems so stupid for me that an engineer is called a doctor of philosophy in engineering. It doesn't make sense in my head. That's fine. I learn something new, learn every day. I do feel completely stupid for making that mistake, but I do apologize. Sam did not study philosophy, and it sounded completely stupid and ridiculous when I said it. Probably my bad. I learned something new. I will never make that mistake again. So I think that sums up everything I said wrong in the first video. It's quite a lot, as you can see. So that is why I decided to make it private, and you can still watch it below here. But as long as you watch that second video right here, so you have the actual correct information. That being said, so yeah, margin, Dave, philosophy, we do not have proprietary hardware on our IP. So yeah, Sam said they do not have proprietary hardware, but when I see here, it says somewhere, I mean, I don't remember, but you saw it as I did. Yeah, here, the hardware. And it said you are exactly correct regarding the pattern. So I don't know, but anyway, that's not a big deal. So this does not change most of my grades, most of my evaluation. It's still, as you can see, pretty much green. There was no full red criteria before that video in the first one. Now there is, because of the non-full-time CTO. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. So thanks for watching. Of course, I do apologize to Sapient for conveying such false information. Some of them are my fault, some of them are just not conveyed here properly on the page. That's no big deal again, but it's also, yeah, I just want to make that video to show how I do my analysis and what data I would like to see on that page, and some of it is missing. That's fine, I can just ask for it in the discussion, and that's it. So of course, before investing, I would do a lot more research. That's just the tip of the iceberg to give you a first view into what I do, how I do it, and the first things that I'm looking for in a startup. Of course, if I'm considering investing, I will go much deeper into the study of the startups and into actually many more criteria. So thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about my investment criteria, please do download them on the description of this video below. Please consider subscribing to get new videos of myself as soon as I shoot them and upload them. Please consider subscribing to this channel. As you can see right now, it's pretty new, but it'll grow, you'll see, and I intend to make a lot of videos. And if you want to invest in the same startups that I invest into, you are free to join my private investment club, my private investment group. The link is also in the description. With that being said, talk to you soon, everyone. Bye.